All right. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're live a little bit early, but we thought we'd start off like we usually do with a tour of the garage area. Not much action back here right now. Unlike the last couple of years, the weather today has really been gorgeous, no rain at all. And as a consequence, everybody's out on the track. But we'll be out there in just a little bit. Be just like last year, we will go sit in turn number one and watch some of the action until the end of the day. Looks like we got a couple of people watching. Just kind of take in the sights and sounds of the garages. Hey, T-Town Barilla, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Sorry. Here we'll get to the end of this aisle and turn around and go back up the next one. I do apologize in advance for the wind noise. It's very, very windy today. Hopefully when we're up in the grandstands, that will block some of the wind and it won't be a problem. Well, it's something special, Mary Ellen. You really, unless you've been here, you have no concept of the size of this place. I mean, the track is, what, 2.5 miles around? And, I mean, it's not huge by, say, Disney World standards, but it's still pretty big for a racetrack. It is very bright out here. So if I don't see a comment, please forgive me. Looks like they're working on this one. That's Castroneves' car. I know he was out qualifying while we were having lunch.
Yeah, we can see. Check it out. The 500 Princess
And there's Powers' garage. I know he qualified really early this morning. Hey, Dean, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, the weather is almost Disney-like today. Sunny, and they're saying a high of 87. The only thing that keeps it from being really miserable is there's a pretty stiff breeze. Need some tires. Yeah, let's see what we got. Ben Hanley's car they're working on. It's the first time, other than just testing purposes, I've used this Streamlabs mobile app. It's a little different than the YouTube app. I guess I'm gonna have to get used to it.
Bill, thank you very much. I think it's out there. Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. We have a special pass, Dean. Lori volunteers for the 500 Festival. And as an appreciation for people that volunteer, we get to come out on Qualifications for free. They feed us, give us a free lunch. They also give us a free garage pass. That's about the only thing we don't get into is the pit area. And it's all free of charge, just in appreciation for her being a volunteer. The famous Gasoline Alley sign. Yeah, it probably heard a car go by. Maybe we'll get up here and get some shade so the phone doesn't overheat. I'll be able to see the comments.
I understand 9. I understand 9 read. I'm talking about 11.
11 was basically like the consequences of.
I think at the end, right?
Yeah.
No, you're going to get all the blows. Go 6.
So I would say that this is a, since I'm not talking too much, a nice relaxing stroll like Josh would do, but kind of noisy with the race cars going by. It might not be too relaxing. It's very people-y here today. These are all gift shops and stuff along the way. Again, it's very, very bright. I probably won't see any comments until I get in the shade. If you do have a question, you can always just repost it. And I know Lori's going to be doing her part. She'll be in the chat room as much as she can.
I need shade for sure.
All right, finally shade at last.
See what Dean said? It's like walking by test track.
Well, yeah.
Kinda, sorta.
I think these go a little faster than test track, Dean. I think the highest speed I saw this morning was about 230. Well, let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Ah, there I am. And there's Lori's Bits and Pieces.
Hi, guys.
I guess I found the selfie button. I'm going to stay in here and cool off for a minute. And then we'll walk over and get on up in the grandstands on turn 1. What was that all about?
He wanted to take our picture. He didn't realize we were live streaming.
Oh, well, he could have.
Well, no, he thought you were trying to do a selfie.
Oh. I was.
He didn't want to take a picture of us. He wanted to help us.
Well, he should have taken one because we're cool. All right, so we try to make our way around the track to a seat. I realize for the next few minutes this is kind of a dull and boring walk. But once we get all the way around to turn number 1, we'll get up in the grandstands and we can start seeing what's going on.
And here he comes to complete lap number 1 of 4. Lap number 1, ooh, it's a solid 229 miles an hour.
Yeah, it looks like somebody's out there just turned 229. Oh, it's Hildebrand.
From that shootout at the top line.
I told you I wasn't good at predicting.
No.
That's a big gun.
Exactly. Dan Gurney raced here at the Indianapolis 500 9 different times and had 2 second-place finishes with his great J.R. Hildebrand carrying the colors of Dan Gurney.
And here's lap number 2 for JR. Let's see if he can stay in that 9.
Lap number 2 for Hildebrand. Oh, he dropped off down to 226.
229 to 226.896. He went all the way down to 15.
There's just got to be something out there that is causing these one lap to another. We see so many within 300 on the other
All right. Now we got to go down through the tunnel that goes underneath the track. Yeah, wouldn't it be cool to have media access out here? Oh, that's much better. I can see again. We'll be out of this tunnel here in a minute. Looks like the quality's holding up pretty well. Well, looks like we've picked up a few more people. Welcome, everyone. On our way down to turn number 1. This spot up in the grandstands to watch the action.
Ryan Hunter-Ray. He's got some gusty winds to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know how the drivers are affected, but it is windy out here today. I'm sure you can hear it. It's Joey's world. Hashtag Joey rocks. This is such a long walk. I'm almost getting too old for this. Maybe the next time I go to Disney, I need a ECV. Snow White, welcome.
This is the boring part, walking to the seats.
Yeah, this is the boring part. It gets a lot more exciting when we can see the cars.
It's fun to people watch.
Well, yeah, if you are into people watching, we're golden.
You see all kinds of interesting things at these events.
Well, we can still hear the cars going by.
Lisa says you can do it, Bill.
Who?
Lisa. So you're comment of getting too old to do it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
At least we're walking in the shade.
Yeah, we are walking in the shade. That does help. I'm still out of breath, though.
Want me to walk slower?
Oh, I'm going to walk around this. I don't want the mister to get all over the camera lens. Be like Tim Tracker's aversion to bubbles. And there's another mister. Huh. Let me get over here. I mean, I understand they're trying to cool everybody off, but it really would mess up my lens. Oh, I'm glad you're liking it. It is an experience being here during the month of May. Indianapolis goes crazy.
I'm going to try to get parade footage next Saturday.
Yeah, Lori will be at the parade. She won't,
Working.
well, she'll be working. She won't be going live, but like last year, she might get some footage that we can put up on the channel.
With celebrities and stuff.
Hey, we're almost to the end of the straightaway. I am using my Osmo stabilizer this year. While it does keep the video looking nice while we're walking and stuff, it really doesn't track fast enough to be able to follow the cars.
Show everybody watching what it looks like over there. We have people, trailers, parking, all that.
All right. Starting into the turn now. I never can remember from year to year exactly where we sit.
Up there somewhere.
Yeah, up there somewhere. way up high in the
I
shade.
thought the bathrooms were at the bottom of the stairs. I will have to do that.
Oh, so we go up at one of the bathrooms?
I think so. Or near a beer booth.
Well, yeah, I do remember you ran out for beer last year.
I have to again. Oh, this is on.
Who?
Rob Fuzz and Tracy Taylor.
Rob Faz, welcome. Hi, Tracy. Glad everybody could join us. I realize this is kind of the boring part, but we will be up about in the middle of turn 1 here in a couple of minutes, and we can see some racing. Not racing, qualifying action.
It's like walking from
Yeah, it's like walking from
one part to
the back of Frontierland to the back of Tomorrowland. With a lot less to look at.